Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Tropico 3 Absolute Power. Right, this time we're going to go into the mission Back to the Past. Home Office 2000 to 2020. The island of Haemimont was home to a multinational think tank responsible for development of future technologies. All was well until a high school science experiment went terribly wrong. They all made potato clocks or something like that. The resulting tear in the space-time continuum reverted the island back to its earliest days. Now the inhabitants of Haemimont must rebuild everything from scratch. Mission objective: survive the time paradox. Alright, well, this will be a short one, relatively speaking. I'll just go with customer avatar. I'll just be casual. See. Bolding. There. Alright, a background. What should be useful here? Well, considering the island, let's be a leftist author. We came to power through yeah, I don't want to piss off the intellectuals this time. Let's be heir apparent. Right, we're a entrepreneurial, and no, that's not necessary specifically. Yeah, this administrator will be heir. No, I don't want that. Alright, will be jingoistic and alcoholic, fine. Right then, congratulations, Presento. You have lost. To see how you lost exactly, play through the scenario. Well, here we are at our backwards, useless island. And why it's useless is because you cannot build anything that's of real use. Everything you want to build, you have to unlock through the research. And that's between scare quotes, because you can't really choose your research. The only thing you can choose at certain points during the game, they give you an option to pick from certain things to basically finish the research on something. Which, sure, fine, why not?
Program for an important announcement. Wake up, people! You are being deceived and brainwashed by the lies of the oppressive regime you call government. My name is Betty Boone. Follow me, and I will show you how deep the rabbit hole actually goes.
Yeah, well, anyway. I don't know a perfect strategy for this game, for this particular mission. I really don't. The best I can say is build as best you can, because you need to make a lot of money fast to do certain things. But the main point of this mission is to have high education people on your island quickly. Now, normally this is impossible because of how the game works. But you do get a little bit of help with that through certain events. There's no point actually in building any tourism, because for one, you don't have the time to build it up. So you'll be relying on mostly other techs. Now in this case, I want to build some sugar. Actually, let's build the road out first. Yeah, let's do it crookedly. And some tobacco to start with. Right. And let's just get things going then. I'm not really too fussed about where I put things. Now, there are some mines on the island which we'll want to take advantage of once we've discovered mining. And I suppose this would be a reminiscent mission based on time travel episodes within previous Tropicos and such. Presidente's log, Tropico date, November 2019. Tomorrow we will make our 137th attempt to close the time rift. If you receive this message, then we have failed to break the cycle, and Eonita has traveled back in time once again. You will find that you can construct only the most basic structures. Special research projects will allow you to unlock advanced buildings. Try to make the right choices this time. Leo. Yes, don't trust the monkeys. Sound advice. Although we don't really have much of a choice in this case. And you really can't build anything, which makes keeping your people happy a trifle difficult. Alright, so let's see. We have 2 iron mines. Alright, Presidente. Smartest people on the island have put their heads together and have made a significant scientific breakthrough. Due to the side effects of the time shift, you can choose what the results of this breakthrough are. How very convenient. Alright, writing. We want a school. Alright, the road here is broken through. Let's complete the circuit.
Tropico is spiraling into debt as the money in the national treasury has been depleted. If measures are not taken soon, the financial situation on the island may deteriorate rapidly.
Now, there's a couple of things you of course must do in order to succeed, none of which I can do. If you haven't noticed already, I'm not overly fond of this mission. It's very, very finicky sometimes. Hence why I'm putting up the sugar and tobacco first, because I know for certain those will be money making enough. It'd be nice if I could get the rum and all that, but for now this will do. It's mostly because I cannot really influence how many people I get at the start. It's really annoying. Presidente, due to the lasting side effects of the space-time rift, our island is drifting between different timelines. Strange occurrences are bound to happen as a result of this. On the upside, we have received a message from the year 2112, congratulating us on proving the string theory. They have sent us a reward of $1 million, which equals exactly $9,723 current money. Yeah, 1 with 6 zeros is $1 million. Now you can't really make your network very efficient yet, because, well, I can't build garages. It's a fortune that I'm fortunate enough to be able to make roads. Now you only have 20 years. Hello, puny hellish apes. I've detected your feeble attempts at time travel. Contact with your backward civilization has come during a time of great peril for all us monkey kind, the Great Banana Crisis. Give us 2001 bananas, and we will provide you with the schematics for the greatest discovery of our time. Primatus Magnus, supreme ruler of all monkeys. Bonus objective: export 2001 bananas. Well, that's obvious, an obvious callback, of course, to a certain movie. And we'll put it in place. Now, I know we got a message we shouldn't trust the monkeys. And you really shouldn't. Because what they are going to give us is absolute garbage, but valuable. But you will see if we ever get to that. Alright, and the farms really need to have the highest priority because I need money fast. And money is going to be coming in very slow anyway because I can't make it efficient. Mostly because I don't have the people. And I can't bring people because I can't make people happy. So yeah, I'm a bit of in a vicious cycle. But we do what we can. So for now, I'll be building some regular country houses. This has a function besides providing housing later on. But for now it's important that I actually get some housing. And at the very least, they're much more efficient than much more useful. Right, another breakthrough.
Tomorrow we
will take
expect a
place.
heavy rain of frogs. This unusual phenomenon is apparently not so unusual, since our neighbors claimed even stranger stuff was falling from the sky, including sardines, jellyfish, alligators, and sadly, cows. El Presidente said that it's better raining frogs than men.
Undoubtedly true. Right, let's give the people a hand.
Presidente's here.
The International Aid Corps is offered to help us our island. We can now issue the Humanitarian Aid Edict from a Foreign Policy tab, because we also could not do that. But it's nice that we are now able to do this. Darn. Well, a little bit of corn loss is not that big a loss.
El Presidente has allowed a humanitarian aid camp on the island. The situation must truly be grave if our nation needs outside help to solve its problems. To lighten the mood, some optimistic music.
We still haven't gotten the event yet that I'm waiting for. Let's see, still no exports. The export's gonna be real slow if I don't have any garages. One new immigrant. It's not going too brilliantly. After countless experience, alright, another research. What do I want? Let's do fishing. We might want to build some more, but right now I just don't have the people. And I need pretty much everyone on my island to be doing something that makes money. Alright, next is the high school, definitely.
What do you want? I'm busy ruling.
Alright, they want a childhood museum. That is fine that they want that, but I still can't build it. Bit of a shortcut for the road. Presidente, we are glad to inform you that we have managed to get the economy back on track and we can now repay the funds that you loaned us. With an annual interest rate of 10%, the total sum comes to exactly $11,809. The governor of the USA. I thought the USA also had a president.
The national traitors, so-called loyalists, want the construction of a museum dedicated to the childhood life of El Presidente. Go ahead. By all means, let us have it. My comrades will watch carefully who goes there. When the revolution is victorious, everyone will pay his due. God is merciful. The resistance is not.
Alright, come on, finish the high school already. Yay, finally we exported stuff. Now, you don't really have much time to do any real economy stuff, so you're gonna have to probably pay out the nose for some buildings. If you're really efficient, you can probably set up a whole banking system and such. That'll have to come later. Right now I just want some housing built. And granted, it's not the best housing, but it's good enough for now. Like I said, this also has a dual purpose. Alright, let's also get a church built. Actually built it on the opposite side of the road. Right, 3 new immigrants, 2 foreign workers. Right, what do we want to unlock? Unlock the restaurant. I want some happiness going. Eventually we'll unlock pretty much everything, but for now this will do fine. No church in Tropico. Yeah, I'm working on it.
As people are demanding a church in Tropico,
Never fear.
my sources from the
President
palace
is here.
indicate that there are plans for statues of Jesus Christ, which bear close resemblance to El Presidente. Outrageous! Our Savior will punish such blasphemy. I, for one, will put a lightning rod on my roof, just in case.
Educated people are an important part of the island's economy. We will need such people in the coming years. I propose we offer special scholarships to attract educated people to Ayanita. And we'll do exactly that. Take the top option. I don't mind paying extra for more educated people. Just to get things moving. But at least it will make sure that any industry we set up will immediately have people working. So we don't have to focus too much on catching up. For now I just really want all these houses built. Because it will increase the housing happiness of people, which will in turn increase the chance of people wanting to come to my island to live here. Alright, 7 new immigrants. Has that fixed our... Nope, it has not. Contact experiments, we want the... What do I want? Let's do the lock-in camp. Not specifically that I don't want the mine, but the lock-in camp will be useful for a different reason. But I will see you all next time.